Hello. So in these videos we are going to do revision for the upcoming final exam of mathematics. First, we are going to do a revision in algebra, which includes equations, inequalities, exponents, and surds. Before we tackle these questions, we are going to first revise important things in inequalities, exponent, and surds. The first thing that we're going to revise is a number system. Number system is a division or a classification of all numbers that we are using in mathematics. So these numbers are being classified in first as complex numbers. Complex numbers is divided into two, where we have real numbers and non-real numbers. While in real numbers we have natural numbers, where natural numbers are 1, 2, 3, then about 1, 2, 3, and so on. And we also have whole numbers, which are the natural numbers and a zero. So in whole numbers we start from 0 and then so on. And we also have integers. Integers are all natural numbers, are all whole numbers and negative numbers. While the non-real numbers, we know that we can remember that non-real numbers is a square root of a negative number. A square root of any negative number is a non-real numbers. This can be a square root of 25 minus 25 will be a non-real numbers. Even a fourth root of minus 25 will be a non-real numbers. Even a sixth root of minus 25 will be a non-real number. These numbers also can be divided into rational numbers, and irrational numbers. Natural numbers are all numbers that can be expressed as a fraction, as a over b, while our a and b are elements of integers, and where our b cannot be 0. And irrational numbers are any numbers from the natural numbers, whole numbers, and integers that cannot be expressed as a fraction. So we cannot express an irrational number in this form. One of the famous irrational numbers we are familiar with is pi, which is circumference over diameter. Also important are the operations we are using to work on or to work with these numbers. So the operation are plus. A plus is an addition operation. Minus is a subtracting operation. Also we have a multiplication operation and a division operation. So using this operation on our numbers, there are other properties that are displayed by our numbers. For example, we have a closed situation where, for example, if we take 1 plus 1, it gives us 2. So from adding these two numbers, it also gives us a 2, which is also a natural number. And therefore, this working here is closed. For example, also from whole numbers, if we multiply a 0 by 3, it gives us a 0, which a 0 is also a part of whole numbers. We also have a case where we have a non-closed and not closed situation. A not closed situation is when, for example, if we have for natural numbers, we know natural numbers are 1, 2, 3, and so on. If we use a subtracting operation from 1 minus 1, it gives a 0. A 0 is not from natural numbers, but is from a whole number. Therefore, this working here is not closed. Also, an example from integers: if we multiply a negative by a negative, giving us what? A 1. We know that 1 is not only an integer, but it also a natural number. So this working here is not closed. And lastly, we have an undefined situation. An undefined situation is when, for example, we cannot find answers. We cannot find from where does this number belong? Does it belongs to a natural number, whole numbers, or integers? For example, here, if we divide from natural numbers, if we divide a 2 by a 0, we find that we cannot find the number. Since that number, it cannot belong to natural number, whole numbers, or integer. And that's all.